Hey, what is up guys? It is Meko here, and today I've got my very first ever After Effects tutorial. Just a warning guys, if I start stuttering or slurring words, or if you can't understand me very well, I'm sorry. This is my first ever tutorial, and I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna talk into my snowball, and I'm gonna just explain what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, yeah. See, right there, I fucked up. Anyways, as you can tell by the title of this video, it's going to be how to Twixtor sync, or how to sync, or how I sync. Now, there are probably other editors out there that do this, and I know that there are other editors out there that do this, so I'm not really trying to claim this method of this is my own unique method of how I Twixtor sync. This is just this is the method I use to Twixtor sync. So if you guys use this method, or if you show me this method, I'm sorry if I'm using it, if you don't like it, but I'm using it anyways. But yeah, let's get into this. So I already imported my song, and I already imported my clip, and I'm going to be using an MW2 clip today. And first of all, you want to scroll through your song and find the beats of the song. I found a couple beats, and I'm using a nice chill song with even spaced out beats, so the sync should look good. You can mess around with the settings more, but you won't really need to if you use this method. I mean, I found out with this method that it almost syncs perfectly every time. You have to change the settings around a little bit, but if you have a clip that's not too complex, or if you have a clip that is too complex, it's not that hard to change the settings around. I know that probably made no sense, but yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to be stuttering and not making much sense anyways. But yeah, so the first thing I do is, if the song is slow and if the beats are spaced out, I like to stretch the clip out. So right click, go to time stretch, and I use 130. You can use 140. I used 140 a couple times. 130 is the most you can make it without it lagging. 140 works sometimes, more so for PC clips where you get a higher frame rate. For console clips that are 60 FPS, which they should be 60 FPS for you players, always please record your clips in 60 FPS, because 30 FPS clips are just gay as fuck. But yeah, so I use 130, and I find that works the best. So it will mess around with the clip, so it'll make it a bit slower. Now I want to sync this clip up to the very first beat of the song, so that's not going to be that hard. So I'm just going to scroll through the clip till he hits the shot. I'm going to sync it up, so right there. Now I didn't really put a marker for where the song, like where the clip should fade in, so I'm just going to put one right here, just for the sake of this tutorial. So I'm going to cut the clip here, and now I just need to find where I want the clip to end. So I listened to the song, so I almost have the beats memorized. So he hits a shot here, and I want it to have, or fade out, one beat after he hits a shot. So I'm going to press Alt and N bracket there to trim it. So now you'll have your clip like this, and you want to add on your Twixtor. You can use the anime plugin or just normal Twixtor, but I use Twixtor Pro. No reason why, I just like it better. So set the frame rate of the clip. So this one's 59.94. Change the motion vectors to no motion vectors, and the frame enter to nearest. Now, if the clip was 30 FPS, you could leave it to 29.97 or switch it to 30, it doesn't really matter. I usually switch 30 FPS clips to 30 just because that's the frame rate of the clip, which it makes more sense to me. So first off, go one clip before. Alright, so yeah, I just did a cut right there. Cut tutorial, that's pretty cool. So what I was trying to say was, go one frame before the clip and set the speed to 100. And now you can go to the beginning of the clip, change the speed to 200. And you want to do this on all the beats. You want to put them all to 200. And then you want to go back to where the shot was, and you want to put the shot speed to 400. So my shot speed right here is 400 because that's where he hits the shot. Oh, sorry, wrong beat. This one should be 400. This one should be 200. There we go. Alright, so this is where he hits the shot. So now you want to go in between the beats and you want to set the speeds to 70 and 70. And then you should tell already that it goes slow to fast, slow, fast. But that's not really smooth and I don't like it like that. So what you want to do is you want to easy ease by pressing F9, or if your F9 is broken for some reason, you can right click, key assistant, easy ease. So highlight these frames and go into the graph editor, and you want to take this keyframe, all the high keyframes, so the 200s and 400s, and you want to give them a little bit of an angle down, and do this for this one. They don't all have to be perfect, and you can highlight them all at once, but since this is higher than these two, I wouldn't be able to do that. Well, you could, but when they're different speeds, I just do them individually. And for this one, the bottom one's a 70. You want to hold shift and you want to drag the little ticks out to the side. You want to do this for both of them. Okay, so basically what we did there was it goes fast and it slows down, then it goes fast really quick, then it slows down, then it goes fast really quick again. So your sync's basically done. All you have to do now is you can close out of this if you don't want that, and go to the side of the clip right here on the faded part, and this is how you make it so that your shot's synced every time. Make sure none of these are highlighted or else it won't work, but you want to drag this around until he hits the shot. So my guy shoots in this clip, I don't know why I said my guy, but he shoots right here. That's where he hits the shot. So now scrolling through, it'll redo it, and on that beat he'll hit the shot. It'll slow down, then it'll speed up. So I'll RAM preview this real quick, and then we'll get on to the kill cam. So let me just drag this over here real quick, and we'll RAM preview this. So yeah. Now that probably didn't look real good because my thing's probably lagging, but that's basically what it should look like. It'll look a lot better with screen pumps. I'll actually add a screen pump on right now. Put on layer, new adjustment layer, put pan/crop, transform. Yeah, I can't spell today for some reason. Alright. So on the beat, let's set this to 103. Alright, back 3 frames. Let's do 100. Let's just copy these, paste them. And this is also how I do my screen pumps. I will be doing a tutorial. Actually, I don't really need to do a tutorial on them because I'm doing them right now, but that's how I do my screen pumps. Pretty simple. I think they look nice. So let's watch this right now. There you go. So that right there, the clip is synced and it looks really good. Now if I want to change any of the settings around, say if I wanted his gun to come up smoother there, I could, just by changing this keyframe, the very last keyframe in here. I could switch this to maybe 400. Let's try that, see what this looks like. Now I like 200 because you won't really notice that because you'll put a cinematic there or something, or maybe you'll just add the clip on. Speaking of cinematics, I am going to be doing a cinematic tutorial in the future too, after I get better at tutorials and practice. So that's the clip synced up. So now we're going to get on to the kill cam. So let me add the clip in real quick. And I'm gonna find a beat where I want the kill cam to be, so. Alright, so that looks like a pretty good spot for the shot. So I'm just gonna drag this on real quick and find the point where he shoots. Right there. Let's trim this. I'll go 2 frames after this time, just for whatever reason. And disable the sound. Now add more Twixtor onto this one. Put the same settings that you did for the last one. Go 1 frame before the clip. Put the speed to 100. And this is where it gets a bit different, guys. On the last one we put 200, but on this one we're gonna put 1000. I forgot the time stretch this. So we're gonna put 1000 this time, and I think that may have got, yeah, it got unsynced. So let me just set this up real quick. Alright. So now we're going to be changing the frames a little bit, the keyframe amounts. So you want to go 1 frame before, like I said, and put that to 100. And now on the first one, you're going to put 1000. And you're going to put 1000 on all of these little marks. So 1000, 1000. And you want to do this for all of them. And if there's a lot of blank space, and by blank space I mean my voice when I'm talking in the mic, it's because I'm not good at this, like I said, and I'm probably getting really annoying for repeating myself, but whatever. So there you go. Now you have all your keyframes of your thousands, and you're going to go in between each one, put the speed to 70 again, 70, 70, 70, and the keyframes don't have to be exactly in the middle, as long as they're close to the middle. And easy ease these and go into the graph editor, and we're going to drag the ticks down again, and we're going to drag all of these ticks to the sides. And this is the U method. If you guys don't know what that is, then yeah. But now they're all on 1000, and you can just do the same thing again and sync up the shot by dragging it, and that should look pretty good. I'm not going to bother adding more screen pumps to this just for the sake of the video, for the length, because I know it may be a bit lengthy and stuff like that, so I'm sorry about that. But this is how I sync my clips, and I will put a finished video after this. But yeah, guys, if this tutorial helped you, and if you want me to make more tutorials in the future, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and smash the like button, because I love when I get likes. It makes my day. And comment down below what tutorials you guys want to see next. This has been Meko. I love you all. I sound like another YouTuber. Oh well, I love you all. Peace.